My wife did take a picture of me as Macho Marlins Man the other day. I appreciated that.
Was she shaking her head in disgust the whole time?
No, I think she kind of did. I think I got to be honest with you. I think secretly my wife has a little bit of a thing for Macho Marlins Man. Like, if I'm going to be honest with it, I think, like, my kids hate it. My kids hate it. My kids are creeped out by it. They don't like Daddy wearing a wig. But like, I think my wife, Macho Marlins Man. You know, I think she went, oh yeah, just call her a lizardfish. Get her out there. Whatever we got to do, we'll lay it on down. Give her the big elbow off the top rope. No further questions, Mean Gene. Just say, I don't know. I don't feel like I'm getting this discouraging eye anymore with Macho Marlins Man. She might have thought it was stupid at once, but what a tangled web we weave, Leroy. Every once in a while, you don't know where love comes from.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. She probably just went in another room and said, "Well, I'm pot committed now."
So let's get to this. So the New York Jets, they suck. Their head coach is Adam Gase, top bum in all of the NFL. All right, if the guy wasn't rich, he might as well just live under a bridge because that dude is a hobbit troll. And his best player, Jamal Adams, is requested a trade. And Jamal Adams is just seeing the writing on the wall. I'm sure Jamal Adams has gotten the little birds from Football Varus, from Jarvis Landry, Jay Ajayi, anybody who's got a lick of talent who wanted to get the hell away from Adam Gase. And they're just like, hey man, you better get it. You better get out, because if you're not a former Bronco or if you're not a bum ass quarterback, he ain't gonna love you like that. So Jamal Adams is doing the right thing. He's taking his career into his own hands, and he's getting the hell away from Adam Gase. And look, I'm sure he's going to command a lot. He's a really good player. And the Jets are doing that thing where they're like, we're not going to trade him. Simple ploy. What that is they're trying to make it seem like they're being brave and strong. They're not. They're just putting up that front because they're going to try and get a nice deal. That's obviously what you do as a front office. But I'll tell you one thing. I haven't seen this, Leroy, in a while, where you have a safety just putting a list out there. That's a weird one to me.
First of all, he's a safety.
Yep.
Not even a premium position in the secondary.
He has put 7 teams on his list: Ravens, Cowboys, Texans, Chiefs, Eagles, and 49ers.
Sounds like he just wants to go to a winning team.
Yep. Which is understandable if you spent any time around Adam Gase. You just need to get that stink off you. Let's be honest. I mean, the guy was asked if Stephen Ross was justified in firing him last year. That's embarrassing, Leroy. Imagine that.
Here's the deal. If I take Adam Gase away from the Jets and put another coach there, are they just as dysfunctional?
Big threat. No, I think they're a big threat. I think if you had an actual coach there, you know, Sam Darnold with the potential that he has, the talent that they have around him, I think that they're for the potential threat. But you have a guy like that, you know, you basically have a mansion with no foundation. You know, it's hanging. It's basically on a little Jenga block. You know, one stiff breeze and knocks all down. Guy can't handle it, Leroy. He can't get himself in the pressure cooker.
I'm gonna tell you guys right now. Tobin has backed himself into a corner because he started off by saying how good the talent was on that team. And sometimes talent can overcompensate for a coach that's average.
He's not average, though. He's terrible.
Okay. If the Jets start winning games.
Nope. They won't.
Okay.
Do
they have the talent to win games? Nope.
Not with him.
No, I didn't.
Not with him.
Wasn't the question.
If you put Greg Williams in his place, maybe. But they're right.
Did the Hurricanes win a championship with a coach that wasn't a head coach?
Yeah, he was like a babysitter. But here's the difference.
No.
Huge difference. Huge difference.
They were so talented.
No, I'll tell you, it's a big difference. It's a big difference. No, it's a big difference.
Why?
The difference is Larry Coker knew what his position was. Sit back, enjoy the ride. Adam Gase wants to put on his little captain's hat. He wants to be a big boy. He wants to steer the ship. He wants to steer the ship, and what inevitably is going to happen is you're gonna end up in the Bermuda Triangle and disappear. That's what's going to happen because he's a terrible captain. That's the difference.
You don't think here, if the captain takes a boat into a storm, but the boat is really good,
nope,
it may survive.
It won't.
Okay.
Because,
I'm just saying, look.
Because what inevitably will happen is the person who has the wheel will overcompensate in the storm, and they'll end up capsized.
My main goal in this is stop you from putting your foot in your mouth.
Why?
Okay?
Why would I have to put my foot in my mouth of a certainty?
Because they have talent.
Sky is blue. All right. Sun sets in the east, rises in the west.
No.
And Adam Gase
backwards.
sucks.
That's backwards. Rises in the east and sets in the west. That's why you're 3 hours ahead of the west.
Not in Australia.
Oh, my goodness.
Not in Australia. It's backwards.
Oh.
Leroy, water is wet. Adam Gase sucks as coach. These are things we know. We know this.
Sure as hell don't know about how the sun works.
Yeah. West, rise, east, fall.
No. It's the other way.
I don't think you're right on that.
That's why we're 3 hours ahead of the west, because the sun sets later there.
Then why do people go see the sunrise at the ocean?
What do you mean?
I mean, see the sunsets of the ocean. It's because it's setting in the west.
The sun sets. You said the sun rises.
No, you go to an ocean to see the sun set. So you're at the east.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, you have you ever looked up into the damn sky?
No, that's if doctors advise against that.
Okay, so you and Kyrie should be hanging out right now.
Let me tell you something right now. Jamal Adams doing the right thing. You get the hell out of there. Now, question is, do the Dolphins want to get game? Nobody's got more assets than the Dolphins. 2 first-round picks next year. All right, Leroy. So do the Dolphins want to play ball with them? That's what I'd argue.
No,
I
they
wouldn't
just
want
signed a safety.
Who?
Byron Jones.
Dude's a cornerback.
Then they signed a safety.
Did they sign a safety? Robbie, did they sign a safety? Am I missing somebody?
I believe their safeties are Walt Aikens. And, they re-signed one of their own safeties from last year, the dude from the Patriots. Why am I forgetting his name?
Okay, there you go. That's who it is.
Dude from the Patriots?
Eric Rowe.
Oh, Eric Rowe. Yeah, they shift him around. Jamal Adams, though,
Dude,
all respect to Eric Rowe.
I'm not spending $80 million a year on defensive backs.
Why?
Because here's why.
The coach says
hold on,
can't have enough. Coach says
Hold on. I can have an average secondary and a great pass rush and make them look good. But I can't have an average pass rush and a great defensive backfield and get the same results. Because I don't care how good you are, you can't cover for 5 seconds. You can't do it. So, how great your secondary is has a lot to do with how good your pass rush is.
Yeah,
so
but
if you don't have a pass rush, spending all that money back there means nothing.
There can't be a chicken and egg thing here where the coverage is so good that it could give the guys time to get to the quarterback.
That never works.
Not even today's day and age with all the times is changing, baby.
No, absolutely not.
We were talking. What were we talking to Pat Surtain about this? Times are changing.
Nope. Again, pass rush, then secondary.
Imagine
if you do secondary, then pass rush, you're not going to get the same results.
Imagine we're in a situation where you put a wall out there, Leroy. No options to throw. Xavier Howard over here. Byron Jones, bye Jones over here. Igbenogany over here.
Let
you
me
got
ask you a
Eric Rowe over here. Jamal Adams over here. Even Aikens, throw him out there.
Let me ask you a question.
It's like a space force.
Every time you turn on the TV and they're talking about a team throwing the ball all over the place, the first thing they talk about is you're not getting any pressure on the quarterback. He's just sitting back there fat and happy. That's it. Dude, if you have to cover for too long, I don't care how good you are in the defensive backfield. It goes pass rush, then secondary.
Guy's a ball hawk.
If you go secondary and then pass rush, no bueno.
Jamal Adams. He's got the talents.
Not spending $80 million on defensive backs.
General Naird as a defensive backs coach.
Not doing it. Are you crazy? You would run out of money so quick in a salary cap sport.
I'm just getting talent. Don't you always say get talent?
Yeah, but you can't. Let me explain something to you. You could have 4 Hall of Famers back there. If the quarterback is not getting any pressure, it's a moot point. And that's the honest truth. That if you don't have a pass rush, having a secondary that has to cover 4 or 5 seconds on every play, I don't care how good they are.
Look, I'm not saying you're wrong. Don't make the deal, but I don't make the deal more so because I don't want to give Adam Gase any good stuff.
If you rush the passer in the East, do you get an interception in the West? I still can't believe you don't know this old Sunrise thing.
All I know is Adam Gase sucks. All right, and as true as the world is, that I know, and I know that the Jets are going to be a disaster with him as head coach because he is an ego monster. He thinks he's a genius.
That's
and
fine,
he
but he has talent.
He
has talent.
It doesn't matter.
I mean, everybody can't think he stinks. Keeps getting jobs.
Dude, he was like the 9th choice of the Jets.
Who cares?
I do.
You know what?
Do you know how embarrassing it is?
My first action in football, 3 guys got hurt in front of me. Did I care? Nope. Made the best of it.
Adam Gase, I win one more game than a team that tried to actually lose. And I lost to that team. And the only game that I won, I was gifted. Dude's a bum. Top bum. Who do you think's a better coach, him or Flores? Let me ask you straight up.
Flores. I'm not questioning that.
All right,
what
so what are we
I'm
talking
asking
about?
you is, can the talent compensate for poor coaching?
No.
Really?
If he's a,
I give you I have a bunch of examples. Would you like an NFL example?
If you're gonna say Barry Switzer, does it count? Because you want to know why? What? Barry Switzer, again, he's just like Larry Coker. He got on the cruise ship and went for the ride. Didn't go and soak it with his ego. You can't go in there as a captain and think you're going to change the way the wind blows or where the sun sets or rises.
Can I ask you a question? Who is the ego coach that's good and still wins?
The ego coach that's good and still wins? Pete Carroll. But his ego cost him.
No, he's not. Yeah, okay. All right, because All right.
His ego cost him.
Yep.
But Adam Gase sucks.
And he lost his defense.
He's got Le'Veon Bell. He hates having Le'Veon Bell. Jamal Adams hates being a New York Jet. Sam Darnold, he's haunted. Goes out there, says he's seeing ghosts. What has he done good?
Hey, you know what's crazy about that statement? I knew what he was saying.
Nah.
But it sounds like he's scared back there.
Damage is done,
but that's not what he was saying.
Damage is done, my friend.
All right.
And he's got mono.
Damage is done, my friend.
We have the best young defensive line in the NFL. Okay, great. I'm happy for you. If they don't get a pass rush, all that money you spent in the secondary means nothing. That's the truth. That's the truth. I don't care what you think about all the money they spend in the secondary. If they don't get a pass rush, they're going to, you know what you're going to say? Here's the phrase you're going to come up with when they have 0 sacks and the quarterback throws for 380 yards. Fat cat syndrome. Here he comes. Fat cat syndrome.